So Jack, what was the biggest lesson you learned running your agency?
Oh boy. Well, one, you're not going to land every client you try to. And two, this is the client service business, right? So it can be difficult sometimes.
For sure, bro. For me, is that you're only as good as the talent that you're working with.
Isn't that a fact? Today, we're going to break down those lessons and many more that we learned running creative agencies. Let's get cracking. First lesson you're going to want to keep in mind is you ain't going to land every single client. You should focus on simply taking meetings and getting on calls. What you're going to find is you're a natural fit for some clients and you're a complete miss for others. I'll jump on some calls and it's like we're chopping it up with the boys. I'll jump on some other calls and we're trying to wrap up that meeting as quick as possible, to say the least, right? So you're not going to land every client, and that's absolutely fine. You shouldn't even be trying to. You should be trying to find the clients that are a best match for you and your services.
You're only really as good as your offer. A high value offer equals a high value client. What, you think people are paying other people $10,000 a month to just edit videos? You need to offer something more than that. Here are 3 ideas for some offers. Offer content planning, offer social media management, or offer analysis of analytics. That's what I do. If you can find a way to get access to the analytics for the client and promise them that you will use that data to make better videos, you're going to be way more integrated into their business than someone that's just getting paid to edit videos. Also, the larger the offer, the harder you are to replace.
Next up, you're only as good as the talent you're working with. Opting for the absolute cheapest talent you can find will often come with a bunch of hidden problems that you probably didn't foresee. One of them is training them. At that point, you may as well just be editing it yourself if you have to go through a multi-week, multi-month training camp. There are also going to be other issues that pop up, missing deadlines, and a bunch of other, minute issues that are usually worth giving up a larger piece of the pie to not have to deal with. You want reliable talent above all else. The freelancers on your team who are basically building this freelance career into an agency should be as good, if not better than you, and they should make your life easier, not harder. I've worked with freelancers who made my life harder, and I've worked with ones that have made my life easier. I pick the easier ones every single day of the week. Well, we've only gone and done it. We secured the big dog himself, Cammy C.
Ruff. Let's go.
The team, brother. VP Plus is about to get crazy. They asked me, Jack, can it even get crazier? Well, I believe this proves it. It definitely can.
Yes, it can. I'm now in VP Plus showing you guys how to grow from a freelancer to an actual agency, just like I did, going from $0 to $23,000 a month.
We're lucky to have him, guys, and he ain't going to be holding back on the gems. If you want to learn not only from me, but how Cammy as well, you better be inside VP Plus. I heard the price was going up soon.
Yeah, you want to get in there before it does, man. So check out the link down below.
See you inside.
So you may have had a one-to-one call with a client and they got you in to do long-form YouTube videos. But actually, the biggest clients that I have right now have come from actually upselling them to other services. This is not as simple as just saying, hey, I made your YouTube videos, let me make your shorts. It's more like, hey, I realize that your shorts that you're doing aren't getting that many views. I can help you there. Find problems that the businesses have that you can solve with your creative expertise. You can start with somebody paying you $700 a month and then end up having them paying you $2,000 a month because you've upsold the services that you're providing to them. And if you're trying to go from a freelancer to an agency, this is a good way to practice hiring high quality talent to help you fulfill these services. And remember this, somebody who's already bought from you once is more likely to buy from you again, as long as you're offering them something that's worthy of buying.
Next up, you have to understand, people, that you're trying to build a client service business. This is notoriously one of the hardest businesses to build in the entire world because of one specific caveat. You have clients, which means you're at the mercy of their opinion. If they love the service you're providing, you're going to have a fantastic client service business. If they hate the service you're providing, good luck in the client service world. You're going to have a big headache. You'll probably be growing some gray hairs sooner than your granddad. You know how quick he went gray. You're going gray even quicker than him. What's wrong with you, buddy? You need better clients. Focus on providing a good service and landing clients that suit you. This is a client service business, baby. Your business is only as good as the clients that you have.
My last point here is to slow down on the scaling. Have you heard of something called bro scaling? This is when all businesses, all they want to do is scale past $10,000, $20,000 a month. Let me tell you something. It's fucking hard, dude. Every time you get a new client and you try to scale, there is a plethora of problems that occur when scaling. What, you thought I go to 23K a month just like that? No. Every time you get a new client, you have to figure out the systems that are going to help you smoothly deliver this service. You're going to have to find the systems that are going to help you get the right talent to help you deliver these services. At the same time, there's a lot of problems you need to solve in the business. If you add another client on top of that, you're doubling the amount of work immediately. Scaling looks something like this. It goes up, then it stagnates for a bit as you solve the problems, then it goes up again, and then it stagnates, and it goes up and it stagnates. Slow down on the scaling. You know nothing about business, so you have to figure things out as they're going along, so take it easy. Now, this is a long, smooth ride. It's a marathon, not a sprint. See it like pouring concrete on a foundation. If you skip this part, your building will literally collapse.